Okay, so I'm here in the car with my mom, and I'm going to show you her very briefly because she doesn't want to be on camera, but, you know, she's in the car, so here she is. There's my mom. And we're having a debate because my kids are needy, physically kids. What does that mean? It means that they always need someone who's focusing their attention on them. They are not great at entertaining themselves at all. In fact, they can barely entertain themselves at all. Maybe for like 5 minutes. But pretty much they need someone who's always with them, doing something with them, playing with them, initiating a game with them. And my mom thinks that there's something wrong with that. She thinks that's a problem and that it needs to change.
I don't think it's a problem. It's an observation.
Oh, okay. It's an observation. And you're making this observation because
they seem very unhappy when somebody is not focusing their attention completely on them.
Okay. All right. So they seem unhappy when somebody's not focusing their attention completely on them. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with meeting that need. They seem to have a need for a lot of focused attention on them. And I'm all right with it. So we're meeting that need. And I was just saying to my mom that, you know, we don't need to be in any hurry to make them independent. That we're in too much of a hurry to make kids independent, and that it's just not necessary, that they will have independence when they need it. And, you know, I tried to look at, okay, what are we really worried about here? Well, we're worried about that at 30 years old, they are still not going to be independent, and they're going to need, you know, people in their lives to entertain them. And what I was saying to my mom is that up until just very recently, I needed that. I always felt like I needed people around and friends around, and I didn't really know how to be alone with myself. And so just by saying it and having an intention for it, I mean, my mom really cultivated a lot of independence in me as a kid. I was able to play alone for long periods of time, right?
Well, just mainly with reading.
Okay, so I was able to read alone for long periods of time, which is what I always did. And yet still, until I was 35 years old, I didn't cultivate that independence. So my belief is that if we meet their need now, they have this need now for one-on-one focused attention. If we meet this need now, that they'll work it out as kids. They'll work it out as kids, and that they won't bring that with them into adulthood. They obviously have the need, so why not just meet it? Do you have anything else you want to add?
I think a lot of the need is what you're born with also. I don't think it's
No doubt.
I definitely think it's the individual.
No doubt. I mean, the fact of the matter is that Kaya, from the minute that she was born, I don't know if you remember this, Mom, from the minute that she was born, would not let me put her down in her crib. She would be fine as long as she's in arms, as long as she is touching somebody, but the minute that anybody would be not touching her, she'd be screaming.
You were exactly the same way.
Well, right. Okay, right. So, awesome. This is great awareness, because this is something that we were born with.
Yes, you definitely were.
And
that's what makes children different, every child different in every family.
Okay, good. So this is something that we were born with, so why not just accept it? Accept that this is who they are. This is who I was. This is who Kaya is. Love it. Meet the need instead of trying to change it. And just accept it. And listen, it's inconvenient as heck for me as a mom. No doubt about it, especially for as a mom with a business. And, you know, they don't want anybody else with them. We've already realized that. They want me more than anyone. They'll take you, Mom. They'll take Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
They hated the nannies. They'll take Todd. They'll take Dave now.
Well, hopefully they take people that love them. That's what you need.
Right.
If you're going to get a nanny, you have to get a very loving nanny.
Right. So they'll take us now, and listen, my point of view is, let's meet the need. This is who they are. They have the need. Let's meet the need, and hopefully by the time they are 30, they'll learn before I did that you don't need to have somebody with you all the time, and that being alone is good.